What's up guys, Crean here from LogicLounge.com. I have and will probably continue to say that Windows 10 is amazing, and I say that in the sense of it has a lot of performance improvements, it runs very nicely even on older systems, and optimizes a lot of the more powerful systems to get just that bit more power out of them. And I will continue to praise them for that because that's what I love to see in advancing operating systems. But one thing though that has been the biggest deal breaker for me and has made me decide that I am not going to upgrade to Windows 10 is the privacy concerns around it. Now, I know that when I browse the web, use applications, in some form or another, I am sending data back to the manufacturer. Whether that's diagnostic data, whether that's registration data, I know that in some way registration data with some of my information is being sent out onto the web. That's fine. I am fine with that as long as I can turn off some settings. A lot of the popular applications out there do have those features where you can just turn it off and you don't send any data, but not with Windows 10. Even though you can turn on privacy settings, have it say to not send any data back to Microsoft, a lot of the very large security blogs have found that that's, well, not the case. Even if you turn all the settings on, you're still sending a significant amount of data back to Microsoft. And Microsoft has even written it into their terms and conditions that they can take any of this data no matter what, plus they can even use your computer to block certain programs. They, I believe, in this part, are just going above and beyond what they should be doing. They're more trying to get into our lives rather than just creating a desktop operating system. Now, I can probably see why they are doing this. They are offering Windows 10 for free, and usually with a free tag comes some sorts of additional terms and conditions. Seems like with Windows 10, that additional terms and conditions is you sending even more of your personal data to Microsoft. And a lot of these security blogs, like I said, have found that this data is not only identifiable, but it's sending a lot more than it probably should just because it's a desktop program. I am going to be sticking with Windows 7. I think it's a fantastic operating system. It works well even on my machine, and I can run pretty much everything like I can and should be able to do. Now, I might upgrade to 8.1 here in just a little bit of the near future as I need to do a clean install on my desktop, and 8.1 still has a little bit more of those privacy settings that don't send to Microsoft. I just don't know where to go from here. It's just something that I just question Microsoft. Why? Why must you do this? Now, I am somebody who is informed. You watching this video are now informed. You're one of the informed people out there. But all of these people who are getting these brand new laptops, brand new desktops, the older generation who are upgrading their systems, aren't going to know about these settings, and they're going to be sending all of that data to Microsoft. And this data can be anything from personally identifiable information that Microsoft gets to take and then sell to advertisers so that it can spread and gain money. And it just seems like a bad idea overall, and something that really should turn you off if you are any sort of privacy conscious about it. Now, of course, I know I'm not putting on a tin hat here or anything. We do have a reasonable hope that we can have some sort of privacy with a desktop, right? Am I the only one here who thinks that a desktop should just be a desktop? It shouldn't be sending any of my information. It shouldn't be doing any of that. Now, granted, I know that some of it helps, like the diagnostic stuff. Say you have a program that is having issues and crashing, and the Windows diagnostic tool goes and searches Microsoft and finds a fix for you. Great, that's fantastic. I support that. But that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about personally identifiable information that could potentially be used to sell that information, maybe identify pirated software and then block it from you running it on Windows 10. There's just so many variables that it's just so crazy that Windows 10 came out like this. So I will probably run it in a VM from time to time, continuing to make how-to videos and videos with Windows 10 supported software, but I don't think I'm going to be using it as a primary operating system. I am somebody who wants a reasonable level of privacy and security, and it doesn't seem like Windows 10 is doing that for you, no matter what. So if you're thinking about upgrading to Windows 10, maybe hold off if you want to be just a little bit more privacy conscious. So I'll leave it there for you guys, and I'll just leave it down to the discussion in the comments section down below, where you can leave your discussion, thoughts, and comments, and thinking that I'm crazy and I should probably put on a aluminum foil hat, or aluminium if you're from the UK. But leave those comments in the comment section down below. Be sure to give this video a like, maybe even give it a share. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next video.